श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मनु मुकुर सुधारी। बरनउँ रघुबर विमल जसु जो दायकु फल चारि। बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार। बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीश तिहु लोक उजागर। रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा। महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवारि सुमति के संगी। कंचन बरन बिराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा। हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा बिराजे कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साजे। शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन। विद्यामान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर। प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया। सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा। भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे। लाए सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुबीर हरषि उर लाए। रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरतहि सम भाई। सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे। सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा। जम कुबेर दिगपाल जहाते कवि कौबिद कहि सके कहते। तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा। तुमरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना। जुग सहस्त्र जो जन पर भानु लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानु। प्रभु मुद्रिका मैली मुख माहि जलधि लांगी गए अचरज नाहि। दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते। राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे। सब सुख लहे तुम्हारी शरणा तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज समारो आपे तीनों लोक हाकते कापे। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। नासे रोग हरे सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा। संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे। सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे। साधु सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे। चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नवनिधि के दाता असबर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हरे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हरे भजन राम को पावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुबरपुर जाय जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाय। और देवता चित्तर धरहि हनुमत से ही सर्व सुख करहि। संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करो गुरुदेव की दाई। जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई, छूट ही बंदी महा सुख होई। जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, होए सिद्ध साकी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, की जय नाथ हृदय बहडेरा। की जय नाथ हृदय बहडेरा। की जय नाथ हृदय बहडेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरन, मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय बसो सुर भूप। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो रे भाई सब संतन की जय। बाल सबे रवि भक्ष लियो, तब तीनों लोक भयो अधियारो। ताहि सो त्रास भयो जग को, यह संकट काहू सो जात न टारो। बाल सबे रवि भक्ष लियो, तब तीनों लोक भयो अधियारो। ताहि सबे हनुमान महाप्रभु, जाए महाराज नीचर मारो। चाहत सिए अशोक सुहागी, चाहत सिए अशोक सुहागी। सुदे प्रभु बद्रिका शोक निवारो। कौन ही जानत है जग में कपि संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो। कौन ही जानत है जग में कपि संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो। We have mixed it. We'll chant it again. बाल सबे रवि भक्ष लियो, तब तीनों लोक भयो अंधियारो। ताहि सो त्रास भयो जग को, यह संकट काहू सो जात न टारो। देवन आनी करी बेनती, तब छाड़ दियो रवि कष्ट निवारो। कौन ही जानत है जग में कपि संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो। कौन ही जानत है जग में कपि संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो। बाली की त्रास कपिस बसे, गिरी जात महाप्रभु पंत निहारो। चौकी महामुनि शाप दियो, तब चाहिए कौन विचार विचारो। चौकी महामुनि शाप दियो, तब चाहिए कौन विचार विचारो। क्वेदेज रूप लिवाया महाप्रभु, क्वेदेज रूप लिवाय महाप्रभु। सो तुम दास के शोक निवारो। कौन ही जानत है जग में कपि संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो। कौन ही जानत है जग में कपि संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो। अंगद के संग लेन गए, अंगद के संग लेन गए। सिय खोज कपीस ये बैन उचारो। जीविती ना बचियो हम सोजो, बिना सुधी लाए इया पगुधारो। जीविती ना बचियो हम सोजो, बिना सुधी लाए इया पगुधारो। हेरी टके तट सिंधु सबे तप, हेरी टके तट सिंधु सबे तब। लाए सिया सुधी प्राण उबारो। कौन ही जानत है जग में कपि संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो। कौन ही जानत है जग में कपि संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो। रावण त्रास दई सिय को, रावण त्रास दई सिय को। सब राक्षसी सो कहे शोक निवारो। ताहि समय हनुमान महाप्रभु, जाए महारच नीचर मारो। ताहि समय हनुमान महाप्रभु, जाए महाराज नीचर मारो। चाहत सिए अशोक सुहागी, चाहत सिए अशोक सुहागी। सुदे प्रभु मुद्रिका शोक निवारो। कौन ही जानत है जग में कपि संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो। कौन ही जानत है जग में कपि संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो। बाण लग्यो उर लक्ष्मण के, बाण लग्यो उर लक्ष्मण के तब प्राण तजे सुत रावण मार्यो ले गया वेद सुषेण समेत तबे गिरि द्रोण सुबीर उपारो ले ग्रहा वेद सुषेण समेत तबे गिरि द्रोण सुबीर उपारो। रावण त्रास दही सिय को रावण त्रास दही सिय को सब राक्षसी सो कहे सो निवारो ताहि समय हनुमान महाप्रभु जाए महारज निचर मारो ताहि समय हनुमान महाप्रभु जाए महारज निचर मारो चाहत सिए अशोक सो आगी चाहत सिए अशोक सो आगी सुधी प्रभु मुद्रिका शोक निवारो कौन ही जानत है जग में कपि संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो कौन ही जानत है जग में कपि संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो बाण लग्यो उर लक्ष्मण के बाण लग्यो उर लक्ष्मण के तब प्राण तजे सुत रावण मारो ले ग्रहा वेद सुषेण समेत तबे गिरि द्रोण सुबीर उपारो ले ग्रहा वेद सुषेण समेत तबे गिरि द्रोण सुबीर उपारो आनि सजीवन हाथ दही तब आनि सजीवन हाथ दही तब लक्ष्मण के तुम प्राण उबारो कौन ही जानत है जग में कपि संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो कौन ही जानत है जग में कपि संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो रावण युद्ध अजान कियो तब रावण युद्ध अजान कियो तब नाग की फांस सबे सिर डालो श्री रघुनाथ समेत सबे दल मोह भयो यह संकट भारो श्री रघुनाथ समेत सबे दल मोह भयो यह संकट भारो आदि खगेश तबे हनुमान आदि खगेश तबे हनुमान जो बंधन काटी सूत्रास निवारो कौन ही जानत है जग में कपि संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो कौन ही जानत है जग में कपि संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो बंधु समेत जबे अहि रावण बंधु समेत जबे अहि रावण ले रघुनाथ पाताल सिधारो देवी ही पूछी भली विधि सुबल देहु सबे बेली भद्र विचारो देवी ही पूछी भली विधि सौबली देहु सबे बेली भद्र विचारो जाए सहाय भयो तबहि जाए सहाय भयो तबहि अहि रावण सैन्य समेत सवारो कौन ही जानत है जग में कपि संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो कौन ही जानत है जग में कपि संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो काज किए बड़ देवन के काज किए बड़ देवन के तुम वीर महाप्रभु देखी विचारो कौन सो संकट मोर गरीब को जो तुम सो नहीं जात है टारो कौन सो संकट मोर गरीब को जो तुम सो नहीं जात है टारो कौन सो संकट मोर गरीब को जो तुम सो नहीं जात है टारो बेगी हरो हनुमान महाप्रभु बेगी हरो हनुमान महाप्रभु जो कछु संकट होए हमारो कौन ही जानत है जग में कपि संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो बेगी हरो हनुमान महाप्रभु बेगी हरो हनुमान महाप्रभु जो कुछ संकट होए हमारो कौन ही जानत है जग में कपि संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो कौन ही जानत है जग में कपि संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो लाल देह लाली लसे अरुधरि लाल लगूर वज्र देह दानव दलन जय 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 कपिसूर पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो रे भाई श्री राम की जय। राधे कृष्ण की ज्योत अलौकिक तीनों लोकों में छाए रही है। राधे कृष्ण की ज्योति अलौकिक तीनों लोकों में छाए रही है। भक्ति विवश एक प्रेम पुजारिन फिर भी दीप जलाए रही है। भक्ति विवश एक प्रेम पुजारिन फिर भी दीप जलाए रही है। कृष्ण को गोकुल से राधे को, कृष्ण को गोकुल से राधे को बरसाने से बुलाए रही है। दोनों करो स्वीकार कृपा कर जोगन आरती गाए रही है। दोनों करो स्वीकार कृपा कर जोगन आरती गाए रही है। भोर भये ते साँझ ढले तक, भोर भये ते साँझ ढले तक सेवा को नित नेम हमारा। स्नान कराए वो वस्त्र ओढ़ाए वो भोग लगाए वो लागत प्यारा। स्नान कराए वो वस्त्र ओढ़ाए वो भोग लगाए वो लागत प्यारा। कब से निहारत आपकी ओर, कब से निहारत आपकी ओर कि आप हमारी और निहारो। राधे कृष्ण हमारे धाम को जानी वृंदावन धाम पधारो। राधे कृष्ण हमारे धाम को जानी वृंदावन धाम पधारो। When you start taking the name of the Lord, you don't feel like talking. Actually, ऐसे लगता है ना, what is the use? क्या समझाना, क्या समझना। ना हम समझा पाएंगे ना आप समझ पाएंगे, तो क्या करें? हरि नाम जपो, राधे श्याम जपो, सीता राम जपो, और क्या। ये चीज समझने से नहीं समझ आएगी, ये चीज महसूस करने से समझ आएगी। शब्द बेकार है, words are futile, and no amount of explanation can explain that divine. So what does it all do? It just proves that no amount of explanation will explain that divine. So what should we do? We should just love him and don't try to understand him. Just love him. Just love him. Just love him. Love the Lord. Love God. Don't try to understand him. Don't try to understand him. And do you know, sometimes when you get so immersed in chanting, the verses get mixed up. Why? Because your focus goes away from the words and it gets stuck on the Lord. It happened once in a Ramayana where Hanumanji came back after fighting about Sita. He came and he sat in front of Ramji. And Ramji asked, इतना बड़ा काम कैसे करा रहे हनुमान? मतलब you have achieved, accomplished such a big task. How did you do it, Hanuman? कैसे करा रहे हनुमान? हनुमान ने बोला, अरे प्रभु शर्मिंदा ना करो, मैंने क्या किया? He said, what have I done? Don't embarrass me by asking such a question. What have I done? I jumped the ocean. Then I destroyed the trees. And I hit Lankini. I went and burned Lanka. And I came back. And then I took the Mudrika from Sita Ma. And Ramji said, what are you saying? Was this the sequence of events? Hanumanji said, Lord, you know better. How do I know? When I did not do it, I did not know what happened first, what happened second. आपने करा, आप ही जाने, मुझे क्या पता? What happened when? लुक एट दिस, इसे कहते हैं प्रभु में लीन हो जाना। जब आपको खुद की सुध ना रहे तब मानना की भक्ति शुरू हुई है। अब जब आपको खुद की सुध है, शब्दों की सुध है, प्रोनाउंसिएशन की सुध है, एक्यूरेसी की सुध है, तो आप लीन हुए ही नहीं। दिस इज ब्यूटी ऑफ द लॉर्ड्स knowledge and wisdom. The more you know, the more you know that you do not know anything. And if that is not happening to you, and if you are gloating by this mere knowledge which you are getting, तो भाई अभी दिल्ली बहुत दूर है, बहुत चल रहा है। तो let's attempt chatting. My nose is blocked as always, but kindly excuse that because we will chat. Chapter 1, we'll chat till 33 verses. My humble request to please pick up the Gita and chant. Please pick up the Gita and chant. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha Ath Prathamo Dhyayah Arjuna Vishad Yogaha धृतराष्ट्र उवाच धर्मक्षेत्रे कुरुक्षेत्रे समवेतायुयुत्सवः मामकः पाण्डवाश्चैव किं कुर्वत सञ्जय। सञ्जय उवाच दृष्ट्वा तु पाण्डवानीकं व्यूढं दुर्योधनस्तदा आचार्यमुपसंगम्य राजा वचनमब्रवीत्। और राजा वचनब्रवीत् पश्यैतां पाण्डुपुत्राणामाचार्य महतीं च भूम् व्यूढां द्रुपदपुत्रेण तव शिष्येण धीमता। अत्र शूरा महेश्वासा भीमार्जुनसमायुधि युयुधानो विराटश्च द्रुपदश्च महारथः दृष्टकेतुश्चेकितानः काशीराजश्च वीर्यवान् पुरुजित् कुन्तिभोजश्च शैब्यश्च नरपुङ्गवः युधामन्युश्च विक्रान्त उत्तमौजाश्च वीर्यवान् सौभद्रो द्रौपदेयाश्च सर्व एव महारथाः। अस्माकं तु विशिष्टाये तान् निबोध द्विजोत्तम। नायका मम सैन्यस्य सैन्यार्थं तान् ब्रवीमि ते। भवान् भीष्मश्च कर्णश्च कृपश्च समितिञ्जयः अश्वत्थामा विकर्णश्च सौमदत्तिस्तथैव च अन्ये च बहवः शूरा मदर्थे त्यक्तजीविताः दानाशस्त्रप्रहरणाः सर्वे युद्धविशारदाः। अपर्याप्तं तदस्माकं बलं भीष्माभिरक्षितम् पर्याप्तं त्विदमेतेषां बलं भीमाभिरक्षितम् अयनेषु च सर्वेषु यथा भागमवस्थिताः भीष्ममेवाभिरक्षन्तु भवन्तः सर्व एव हि। तस्य सञ्जनयन् हर्षं गुरुवृद्धः पितामहः सिंहनादं विनद्योचैः शङ्खं दधमौ प्रतापवान्। ततः शङ्खाश्च भैर्यश्च पणवानकगोमुखाः सहसैवाभ्यहन्यन्त सशब्दस्तु मुलोऽभवत्। ततः श्वैतैर्हयैर्युक्ते महती स्यन्दने स्थितौ माधवः पाण्डवश्चैव दिव्यौ शङ्खौ प्रदत्मतुः पाञ्चजन्यं हृषीकेशो देवदत्तं धनञ्जयः पौण्ड्रं दद्मौ महाशङ्खं भीमकर्मावृकोदरः अनन्तविजयं राजा कुन्तीपुत्रो युधिष्ठिरः नकुलः सहदेवश्च सुघोषमणिपुष्पकौ काश्यश्च परमेश्वासः शिखण्डी च महारथः धृष्टद्युम्नो विराटश्च सात्यकिश्चापराजितः द्रुपदो द्रौपदेयाश्च सर्वशः पृथिवीपते सौभद्रश्च महाबाहुः शङ्खान् दद्मुः पृथक् पृथक् सघोषो धार्तराष्ट्राणां हृदयानि व्यदारयत् नभश्च पृथिवीं चैव तुमुलो व्यनुनादयन् अथ व्यवस्थितान् दृष्ट्वा धार्तराष्ट्रान् कपिध्वजः प्रवृत्ते शस्त्रसम्पाते धनुरुद्यम्य पाण्डवः ऋषिकेशं तदा वाक्यं विदमाह महीपते अर्जुन उवाच सेनयोरुभयोर्मध्ये रथं स्थापयमेच्युत यावदेतान्निरीक्षेऽहं योद्धुकामानवस्थितान् कैर्मया सह योद्धव्यस्मिन् रणसमुद्यमे योत्स्यमानानावेक्षेऽहं य एतेऽत्र समागताः धार्तराष्ट्रस्य दुर्बुद्धे युद्धे प्रियचिकीर्षवः सञ्जय उवाच एवमुक्तो ऋषिकेशो गुडाकेशेन भारत सेनयोरुभयोर्मध्ये रथं सेनयोरुभयोर्मध्ये स्थापयित्वा रथोत्तमं भीष्मद्रोणप्रमुखतः सर्वेषां च महीक्षिताम् उवाच पार्थ पश्यैतान् समवेतान् कुरुनिति तत्र पश्यत् स्थितान् पार्थ पितृन्नथ पितामहान् आचार्यान् मातुलान् भ्रातॄन् पुत्रान् पौत्रान् सखींस्तथा स्वशुरान् सुहृदश्चैव सेनयोरुभयोरपि तान् समीक्षस्य स कौन्तेयः सर्वान् बन्धूनवस्थितान् कृपया पर्याविष्टो विषीदन्निदमब्रवीत् अर्जुन उवाच दृष्ट्वेमं स्वजनं कृष्ण युयुत्सुं समुपस्थितं सीदन्ति मम गात्राणि मुखं च परिशुष्यति वेपतुश्च शरीरे मे रोमहर्षश्च जायते गाढीवं श्रंसते हस्तात् त्वक्चैव परिधयते न च शक्नोम्यवस्थातुं भ्रमतीव न च मे मनः निमितानि च पश्यामि विपरीतानि केशव न च श्रेयोनुपश्यामि हत्वा स्वजनमाहवे न काङ्क्षे विजयं कृष्ण न च राज्यं सुखानि च किं नो राजेन गोविन्द किं भोगैर्जीवितेन वा येषामर्थे काङ्क्षितं नो राज्यं भोगः सुखानि च त इमेव स्थिता युद्धे प्राणां त्यक्त्वा धनानि च ॐ तत्सत् इति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे अर्जुनविषादयोगो नाम प्रथमोऽध्यायः। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। और today there is something very funny. It is like, he karlo chatting. The Lord understands what we want to say, right? The Lord clearly understands what is in our mind. Then why See, when a child talks, for instance, a baby, okay, and when a baby talks, even if the baby is talking with babyish talks, the mother understands. The mother understands exactly what the child wants to say, right? And the other people will say कि क्या बोल रहा है, कुछ समझ ही नहीं आ रहा है, बता दो. And the mother will say, he is saying so and so. How does the mother understand the baby's language? Because the mother loves the child and the child loves the mother. So the connection is not through words, the understanding is not through words, it is the understanding of love. And though I say, yes, we need to learn chanting, we need to be able to sing the Lord's words, but don't get so immersed in pinpointing and chanting to perfection that you forget the connection. That the entire purpose is lost. Sometimes ऐसा होगा when you are so connected to the Lord that कहाँ का कहाँ बोल दोगे, क्या का क्या बोल दोगे, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. Because the Lord understood. Once, normally in Vrindavan, what used to happen is, when the Lord would start playing his murli, he would start playing his bansuri, the gopis would get very restless. Some would be in the shower, some would be making food, the others would be getting dressed, the others would be feeding their children and husband. Some could be actually, milking the cow. And suddenly, Sri Krishna decides to put the flute on his lips and he starts playing. And now Sri Krishna ko apna kaam kar diya. He is not troubling anybody, he is just playing the flute. But the magic of the music of the flute touches the heart of the gopi. Now instead of putting food in the mouth of her child, she puts the food in the mouth of her husband. Now instead of wearing the upper cloth or the shirt up, she wears the shirt down. And she wears the skirt on the top. Instead of putting kajal in her eyes, she puts kajal on her lips and lipstick on her eyes. Now, and the rotis, she totally forgets, they all get burnt. And instead of milking the cow and letting the milk fall on the pan, she picks up the patila, she picks up the vessel and she runs to meet Sri Krishna. The way she has dropped everything and the cow is like wondering what has happened. And this lady who's in the bathroom, she just picks up whatever she can and she rushes. And everybody is saying, where are you going? Look at what has happened to you. Look at how you're dressed. There is one earring on your ear, one is not. Where is your bindi going? Where are your clothes going? Are kahan ja rahe ho? But they are deafened. They can't hear anything. In this funny state, some with a, what should I say, not even slippers on or multiple slippers on, the kind of clothes, the kind of hair, just the way they are, they drop everything. Unki sudh kho jati hai and they rush to meet Lord Krishna. And when Shri Krishna, they all come, what does Krishna say? What does Krishna say? ऐसे कैसे आ गई हो? ढंग से तो तैयार होके आते. You should have dressed up properly and come. And look, what are you carrying? A bucket? And look, your hands are dirty with food still on it. Does Krishna say that? No. Krishna looks at them and he sees their love. All he sees is the gopis' badness. That love for the Lord. He sees nothing else. The gopis in each other also see nothing else. They see each other in love with the Lord. Nobody even notices what has gone wrong where. Because still you can notice you are not connected. And the day you get connected, everything else gets dissolved. And once everything else gets dissolved, what is there to notice and what is there to judge? What is there to correct and what is there to improve? सोचिएगा कभी बैठ के. For all said and done, we have to focus on our chanting and we have to chant well. Where are we? Where are we right now? We are talking about Arjun. And Arjun is in a very pathetic state. He is questioning everything that he sees. He is having questions about, why should I fight this battle? What is the use of fighting this battle? What benefit will I get by killing my kith and kin? What is the benefit of getting all the worldly things, and what is the benefit beyond that to secure the heavens also? Now, who was he saying all this to? He is saying it to Sri Krishna, who is his charioteer, right? And why is he saying all this? Because Sri Krishna awakened something in him. See, the person who is sleeping will never ask such questions. Only the person who is awakened or being awakened starts seeing things and starts questioning. The person who is sleeping does not see and does not question, right? There was this guru, okay, and he had his gurukul. And there was a very beautiful admission criteria, and according to that, he will decide whether this person needs admission or not. And depending on the result of this test, he would decide which grade this person should be put on. So what was the admission criteria? He would send all the students, all the ichuks, to become his disciple, to go to the pod. Why go to the pod? And he would say, go and see whatever you can see and report it back to me. Tell me, what did you see when you went to the pod? Sit down by the pod for 10 minutes and tell me, what did you see? Right? So there would be students who would come and say, we saw the tree, we saw the plants, we saw the fruits, we saw the clouds, we saw the ducks, we saw the grass, we saw water, so they would name everything, thinking that if they captured the maximum, they would get the highest grade and they would be at the highest level. However, the person who would have seen so much, and there was also a cap on how much you saw. When a person saw so much, extremely, the guru will say, maybe you need to come here next year. So go and come back next year. You're not ready for the session. You're not ready for the Gurukul as of now. And a person would come and say, Guruji, I saw the pond. And in the pond, I saw fishes, right? I saw, there was muck, I saw water, I saw waves, ripples, and I was trying to gauge how deep is the pond. Then he'll say, okay, you can get admission, but maybe you are still in the beginning level, so okay, come. And then one person would come and he would say, okay. Again, he would say, I saw this, so that, and he said, okay, it is within the pond, so you will get admission, but you will be in that level. Again, lower level. Now, there was this one student who went, and he came back. And the guru asked, what did you see? And the student said, I saw myself. I saw my reflection in the pond. I saw my reflection. I saw myself in the pond. And the guru put him at the highest level, closest to him, ready for the highest of divine wisdom. Sochiye, what does the story tell us? हम लोग frills देखते रह जाते हैं. It is the story of all of us. We see the frills around everything. We see so much. But the one thing with that we fail to see is ourselves. And when we see so much all around us, just like Arjun, what happens? We get confused. Now, Arjun is that kind of a student who has had the glimpse of the self. He has turned towards the Lord. Yet, suddenly, the Lord has showed him the existence of what he thought was not his. And then the confusion arises. And then what kind of questions come to our mind? It happens to us, right? When we are so confused, when we don't know what to do, just like Arjun. He says, na, Yesha barte kakshitabno Raja bhoga sukhani cha ta imeva sthita yuddhe pranam styaktva dhanani cha. What does he say? Again he says, Na kakshe vijayam krishna na cha rajyam sukhani cha kim no raje na govinda kim bhoger jivite nama. And then there is one more verse where he says, Etan hantu, I'm skipping one verse and going to the next. Etam hantu michchami gnatopi madhusudana api trailokya rajasya heto kim no mahi krite. He's saying, I don't not only want the riches and the glories of this world, I don't even want the heavens. मेरे मन में तो heaven की भी इच्छा नहीं है. I don't want anything. Neither do I want this, nor do I want that. Happens, right? When you tell a child, you eat your carrot and then you would get the pudding. An adamant child will say, he'll say, I don't want the carrot, neither do I want the carrot, nor do I care for the pudding anymore. What's the point? If I have to eat the bitterness and then reach the pudding, what is the point? I don't want it. That is what we do, right? ये भी नहीं चाहिए, वो भी नहीं चाहिए, मुझे तो कुछ भी नहीं चाहिए. ऐसा अर्जुन के साथ हो रहा है अभी. That is what is happening to Arjun right now. And this happens to all of us. It is a normal state. And we start praying. When we start praying and when we start immersing in the Lord, and sometimes we just get delusioned. And when we get delusioned, we say, why should we pray or thank or love God? क्या कारण है? What is the reason? Why should we pray or thank or love God? Should we love Him because He created us? Now the questions start coming. Because He created this universe. Why did He do it at the first place? Kara Hi kyun? What is the point of all this, tamasha that is happening, all the drama that is happening around us? Why does all this even exist? Hey Krishna, दुनिया बनाई क्यों? There is a song that goes, right? दुनिया बनाने वाले क्या तेरे मन में समाई, तूने काहे को दुनिया बनाई, तूने काहे को दुनिया बनाई. Just imagine, why did you make this world? It's a beautiful song. I'll share it with you. If you would not have created the world, there would not have been any sorrow. And it was not needed at all. Why did you do all this? You created and then you gave us कि हाँ चलो ये करो वो करो, इच्छाएं दे दी हमारे मन में. You gave us so many desires. You gave us things that we want to do. Then you termed them as good and bad. Right? Now what are we talking? We are telling Krishna that you did this, you did that. Why did you do this? Why there is a good, why there is a bad? Now facing consequences. Why sad, why happy? We face so many consequences and then we are sad, we are happy. And this tamasha of life and death. Why did you make this tamasha of life and death, this leela of life and death? I just don't understand. And then you say, do our bhakti. You fall in love with me. Meri sharan mein aao, meri sharan mein aao. What is all this? Hota hai na? All these doubts come to our mind. Nobody can deny it. Yes? A list of doubt comes to our mind. And trust me, it is all right. It is good to have such doubts. It is good to have such doubts. And when these doubts arise, there's a beautiful, again, there are two songs. Again, this song is also coming to mind. There's this beautiful song. हवा चले कैसे, हवा चले कैसे, ना तू जाने ना मैं जानूं, जाने वो ही जाने, la 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 la. Beautiful song. What do we know? And then when we get frustrated, just like Arjun, he is talking to the Lord. He's saying, why did you create all this? Why the battle in the first place? Why do I have to kill my kith and kin? What is the point? What is the use of all this Leela? I don't want to indulge in your Leela. Nor do I want the glories and the goodness or becoming good in this world. Nor do I want the benefits of it, punya, in heaven. Neither this nor that. I don't want anything. ये ना तेरी दुनिया भी तू ही रख, तेरा स्वर्ग भी तू ही रख, तेरा अच्छा भी तू ही रख, तेरा बुरा भी तू ही रख, मेरे को कोई लेना देना नहीं है, और ये तेरी भक्ति भी तू ही रख भाई. बहुत हुआ. We don't understand and we don't want to understand anything, my Lord. बहुत हुआ. I don't want hell, I don't want heaven, I don't want mukti. Just like Arjun says na kangshe vijayam Krishna. Nacha rajyam sukhani cha. I don't want to be successful. I don't want to be victorious over anything. And I don't want the material glories also. So here you go. Take it. And kim no raje na govinda kim bhoger jivite nama. Where the people who I want to relish with and enjoy with won't be alive. Beautifully he says, Nakakshe Vijayam Krishna, Nacharajam Sukhani cha. And he says, Api Trailokya Rajasya, Heto Kim no Mahikrite. I don't even want not only this kingdom on land, a few pieces of earth, a few handful of earth, and I don't want your Trailokya also. 3 lokon ka sukh, 3 lokon, if you give me the 3 worlds as my own kingdom, I don't want it. And then what does he do? Sorry for going so fast, this is so exciting. And then what does he do? He drops everything and he sits down. अर्जुन यही करता है ना कि भाई बहुत हुआ, समझ नहीं आ रहा मुझे और समझना भी नहीं है, खत्म करो ये काम. Just let's finish it off with. I am okay the way it is. I am okay the way I am. बस हुआ. Is it as the story of all our lives? Is it the same thought that goes in all our minds? Yes or no? Ask yourself. And then what do? We sit down. And there are some who don't. When this thought comes to their mind, they keep walking. They keep walking. They keep walking. They keep walking. Just imagine. If you stop walking, will you get your answers? If you're sitting at the shore and you're just knee deep, right? Knee deep. Would you know the depth of the ocean? Oh, right. When you are young, when we are children, and our mother says, don't do this, don't do that, don't touch that, it's not good for you. You ask, why are you always stopping me? You're such an evil mother. Why are you doing this to me? And what does the mother say? You will thank me later. Just listen to me right now. You won't understand if I try to explain also. Please just don't do that. It is not good for you. The child gets very irritated, right? Many a times the mother says that, right? Because I say so, full stop. I say that a lot. Because I say so, full stop. You'll understand later, you'll thank me later. That is what happens. When we grow up, it's a cycle of our life. When we grow up and we look back at what our parents did, what our parents told us, how they guided us, we feel that they were right. And we realize that we are guiding and doing the same thing for our children. Isn't it? And now we are thankful to our parents for what they did, what they said. What we did not understand then, we understand now. Isn't it? Why? Because we kept walking. We kept walking the path of this life. We walked and walked and walked. Many a times we walked on without understanding, without knowing. And when the time was right, we understood. Experience is the best teacher. But to experience, you have to do, right? Now I'll tell another example here. Suppose you're a child, right? What are you fascinated with? Toys, right? As you grow up, your fascination with a toy or a bell or a drum vanishes, right? And you feel it is like, but at that time, when you're fascinated with the toy and somebody tells you, as you grow up, your fascination with this toy, this drum or this flute will go away. You won't be playing with your rattles anymore. Would you believe it? If somebody tries to sash away your rattles, what would you do? Cry. As a baby, you will cry, right? Then you gradually grow up and you are a teenager. You are fascinated with other things. You like your you like your Xbox nowadays. That's what the children like. You have other games that you like. Maybe you have developed a sport that you like. And if we tell you now, go back and play with your rattle, that was your favorite, you'd say, what? I'm not a baby anymore. That is what you'd say, right? And then as you grow up, your fascination with an Xbox and all will go away, and probably you will fall in love and totally be immersed in the lady of your heart, or the man of your heart, and get married. And then your focus will shift. Your focus will be towards family life, towards earning. And then suppose we tell you, go back and play Xbox all day long and don't go to office. You'll say, oh please, I have to go and earn a living. Mujhe to office jana padega. I have a family to take care of. No, we'll say, oh, let it be. As you know, when you were a young child, when I would say drop the Xbox and go to your room and study, you'd say, no, Baba, let me play. So as a mother, now I'm telling you, drop your office work. Just sit down and play Xbox. You'll say, Baba, what are you doing? What's wrong with you? Right? And as you grow up, we keep walking on. We will realize that what was once so important to us has changed. Because as we evolve, as we know more, we realize more, we understand more. Our priorities change, our understandings change. But for that, what did you do? You walked on. You walked on and on and on. And you evolved and evolved and evolved. Right? There are certain people who don't evolve. It's okay. That is for God to decide who has to reach where. But most of us, and when we look back, we see, oh my God, I did not understand it then. It was such a silly thing. Now I understand. What was said then was right. What I did then probably should not have done. Maybe I could have approached the situation in a different direction or a different way. In retrospect, this is what I think. But to go back and think in retrospect, what did you do? You moved forward. Right? We walked. We walk, we live, we go on. Because we know we have to. And suppose we don't. We decide not to move on. We decide not to walk. Suppose a river decides not to flow because of the fear that it will merge into the ocean. What will happen to the river? It will get flooded. And if it does not get flooded, it will start stinking. That which does not change and flow stinks. And over here, Arjun is refusing to move on. He's refusing to evolve because he's afraid. He's afraid that if I evolve, what will happen? The river is afraid. When the river is gushing from the mountain, it is flowing down and it is so enthusiastic, and it flows and it flows and it flows, because when it's coming down the mountain, the flow is so strong. You look at Ganga Ma when she is coming down from Gangotri, she is gushing and rushing and she is so strong. And as she moves on and on and on, and as she is slowly approaching the river, the ocean, the flow becomes quieter and quieter. The river is a little scared. She says that now if I go into the ocean, my entire identity as a river will vanish. I will become one with the ocean and I won't remain me anymore. And the river gets scared. The river does not want to go on. The river resists. The river wants to stop, but the river cannot. Sooner or later, slower or faster, the river has to go on and merge into the ocean. And once the river merges into the ocean, does the fear remain? No. Because once you merge into the ocean, you get all your answers. You find out yourself. So till then, what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? Stop. Question. Try and understand. You're just supposed to have faith and believe. And know that as I evolve, I will know. As I walk on, I will understand. Over here, Arjun refused to walk on. He got scared. Over here saying, Yesha barte kakshi tabno, Raja bhoga sukhanija. Hey Shab, हम राज्य सुख भोग आदि जो कुछ चाहते हैं उनको अपने व्यक्तिगत सुख के लिए नहीं चाहते. Whatever I want around me, don't we justify it to ourselves also? Everything that I am doing, all the work that I do, all the money that I gather, all the material things that I'm working towards are not for me. They are for my children, my future generation, for my family, for my parents. मेरे लिए थोड़ी मैं कुछ कर रहा हूँ. How innocently we say, I don't want all this. If it was for me, I would not need anything. But all the wealth of the world, I am accumulating for my family, for their benefit. And he's saying, these same people for whom I want to fight and win the kingdom, right? When Hastinapur have actually become dispassionate. They are standing here not wanting anything at all. Right? The ime vasthita yuddhe pranam styaktva dhanani cha. They just want war. They don't even care for their pran. They don't even care for their lives. They don't even care for wealth. They don't care for anything. They are standing here to fight this battle and they don't care about anything. Then when they don't care about anything, when they don't want anything, why should I go ahead and fight to get everything for them? Right? So just imagine the flow, how it goes. It says, Nimitani cha pashyami viprita keshava nacha shreyo nu pashyami hatva swachana mahave. He's saying, all the omens are against me. They are all talking in negative sense. They are bad omens. And I do not want any victories by killing my kith and kin. Now, nakakshe vijayam krishna nacha rajyam sukhani. Now, I don't want any success, any victory, any name, fame or money. Plus, I don't want the joy of winning this kingdom. I don't want to have any pleasures through this kingdom also. I don't want this kingdom also. Kim no rajena govinda kim bhoger jivite nama. Where the people for whom this kingdom is being acquired won't be alive to enjoy it themselves. Right? See, because I'm not doing anything for myself. I am doing everything for them. Now they are saying, they are standing here as he goes on to explain, because Sri Krishna is not responding. Sri Krishna is just standing there with a smile on his face. He is not responding. He's quiet. And when he's quiet, Arjun thinks that probably I have not been able to explain my point. So he's adding more information to convince Sri Krishna that it is not wise to fight the battle. Right? And what is he trying to say? That whatever doubts and confusions that he is having in his mind are valid. They are right. And the logic through which he is thinking is right. Right? And he says, Yesha barte kakshitam no raja bhoga sukhanicha. I don't want any raja, any bhog, because whatever I am getting is for these people who are standing to fight the battle. The Ime Vastita Yuddhe Pranam Stektva Dhananicha. They have come here giving up everything. They don't want wealth, they don't want money, they don't want everything. Anything. So what's the point? जब इन्हें ही कुछ नहीं चाहिए, when they only don't want anything, why should I fight for everything and get everything for them? Sochiye. Now, all these scriptures can be analyzed from two point of views. One is from the external point of view of the battle, and one is from the internal point of view because of the inner battle. Now, the external battle is happening, and he is seeing his loved ones. Where once he saw mine and thine, Krishna corrected him, saying, all are Kuruvanshis, all are your relatives, and in the battle, everybody is going to suffer, and everybody is going to get hurt as yours. So that is where he shivers. That is where he says, I do not want to hurt my own. And now he's saying, finding reasons for not fighting the battle. And the reasons are wrong. Why? Because the basis of the reason is wrong. What was the base of the reason? Again, it was a dharma yudh. It was not a war for land. It was not a war to be victorious. It was a war to establish dharma and destroy adharma. But over here, Arjuna has forgotten the main vision and the base of the entire thing. See, when there is a wrong base, everything that you build on it will be galat. Suppose you make a wrong assumption and then you build all your theorems or all your concepts on it. Will your concepts be right? No, because the basic underlying assumption is wrong. खत्म हो गई बात ना. तो इसमें Arjun has made a wrong base. Suddenly he says that I was fighting for the glory, the victory, the name, the fame, the kingdom. But it was supposed to be fighting for dharma. When this base has been changed, everything up above is a wrong explanation he is giving. When the people why should I kill my kith and kin? For land. Why should I fight for land when the people I'm fighting for won't be there to enjoy what we are getting? Right? And now we'll look at another perspective. Now suppose Arjun said that I am fighting for dharma. Right? There is no mind and time. There are certain beliefs like the sins which I want to eradicate. Right? I'm not going to look at the sinner, I'm going to look at the sin. And the entire objective is not money, it is establishing a sinless, purer world. Then the perspective would have been totally different. In the same way, now look, when he goes in, now we are going to talk about the inner battle. Okay? Because we have talked a lot about the external battle, and I keep repeating it so that many people are not listening a few sessions here and there. So whenever you catch up and listen to any session, you'll get a gist. Now when you go further inside, and you say, what's the point of fighting the vices? These vices, these desires were the ones I nurtured so dearly, right? You say, these vices and desires, I nurtured them, I loved them. What is the point of fighting with them? I don't want to give up my desires and my ambitions in life. I always wanted those. And what is the guarantee? Right? What is the guarantee that I will benefit by giving up these desires? What is the guarantee? What is it that I will get by giving up these desires, the so-called vices? What is the point? This is what I desire. What is wrong in getting it? In any which ways, the way he is looking at heaven, a person who is looking at heaven only for enjoyment, right, will also get clouded, because the kind of enjoyment that we are having on earth is just amplified, and that is the amount of enjoyment you have in heaven. And when your punya gets over, you're kicked out of heaven, you come back, right? So that is why many sages say that my base is not flawed. I am not even thinking of heavens. My journey is beyond heaven. Many times we tell our children, if you do good, you'll go to heaven. If you do this, you'll go to heaven. In heaven, there is all the joy. In heaven, you'll get all the comforts. So it is just the same kind of desires, the same kind of vasanas, the same kind of thing. We are just amplifying and we'll get a better life in heaven. So our thinking is as materialistic about the world as it is in heaven. Isn't it? That is why we get deluded. Then we say कि क्या फायदा, मुझे तो heaven भी नहीं चाहिए, मुझे तो ये भी नहीं चाहिए. But suppose somebody was to tell you that your journey is beyond heaven, right? If somebody was to stop and tell you कि don't analyze it so much right now, because the equipments that we have to analyze are not strong enough. What do we use to analyze them? What is Arjun using to analyze the situation? His mind, his intellect? Can we understand the divine, the magnitude, the way he works using our small little mind? Can we? No, right? We can't. So how do we analyze it? When we stand in such a crossroad, just where Arjun is standing, and is saying, Yesha Bharthe Kakshitam no Raja Bhoga Sukhanija, Ta Ibe Vasthita Yuddhe Pranam Styaktva Dhananija. Again, where from the inner conflict he's saying, when all my desires, all that I want will get eradicated, okay? We are saying that you'll become desireless, where you won't want anything, there won't be any vice. Then how will you enjoy heaven? Because heaven is also a place of enjoyment, right? Where you're going to fulfill your desires, you're going to get a better life, you're going to have a better thing, there won't be any sorrow. Then what is the use if I would not relish those things, when those very things will die in me? What is the benefit of going to heaven? Even if I go to heaven, then I won't enjoy it at all. That is what Arjun is trying to explain. So again, his spiritual journey has become baseless. Because that is why the sages say, listen, all that I am doing right now is not to reach heaven. My journey is beyond. My journey is beyond. So by basis of everything that I do, bhakti, tyag, vairagya, yoga, anushtan, is not to reach heaven. Don't get misleaded. And your basis should also not be to reach heaven. Your basis is to go beyond. And over here, Arjun, in his spiritual journey, made heaven his base. Again, that assumption is wrong. So all that theory and everything that you're deriving from it becomes wrong. Right? Now a third thing. That is why many a gurus say there is no material and spiritual. When you start bifurcating your life, saying this is material, this is spiritual, I will have a spiritual life and I will have a material life, I will have a bifurcation, you will get deluded. ऐसा हो नहीं सकता क्योंकि first though there is no two. There are no two ways, there is one. So what do you have to do so that this delusion does not happen? Make a spiritual base. Have your concepts clear, have your assumptions clear, have your motives clear. Make a spiritual base and build the other worlds around that spiritual base. This conflict will not arise in you. And even if it does, you will get a solution because your assumption is okay. It's a bit difficult to explain, I would say, because अब कैसे समझाए? ये चीज समझी नहीं जा सकती. What Arjun is going through is what every seeker will go through. What Arjun is going through is what every person who walks will go through. What Arjuna is going through is every person who has taken the dip will go through. Because when you have taken a dip, or when you have left the banks, okay, suppose you have left the shore and you are in the middle. Now the shore is not visible anymore. ठीक है, shore तो दिख रहा नहीं है. And the other side, that island is also not visible. Or if you have taken a dip into the ocean, the sky is not visible, the sun is not visible, but you are unable to find the end also. And then you get agitated. I can't see the sun, nor can I see the base. Where am I stuck? Now what will happen? It is useless. So what happens then? Many people go up and never take a dip again. But there are certain people who keep going on and on and on and on. Because this path is such that as you walk, it will reveal. For it to reveal itself, you have to walk. And how do you walk? You walk in faith. How do you experience? You experience by walking. And suppose you want to experience and then walk, it will never happen. And this kind of a sthiti, where you have a lot of doubts, happen to all the great sages. Everybody. Riddhi aayegi, siddhi aayegi, delusions aayegi, fears aayegi, everything will come. Doubts, questions, arguments. But what do you have to do when this is happening? Arjun has done the right thing over here. Because where these doubts are coming, he is addressing it to whom? Shri Krishna. Nobody else. These doubts are there. It is okay to have these doubts. It is okay to wonder what is the use of this entire activity. Kya fayda? But then whom are you addressing it to? You are addressing it to Shri Krishna. Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. And when you keep addressing it to yourself, kya fayda, kya fayda, kya fayda? Andar hi baithe hai na. The charioteer is sitting within you. And when these doubts are coming, and you're saying these doubts are arising, you are acknowledging these doubts. But yet you are walking. You are acknowledging you're walking. You're acknowledging you're walking. What will happen? Slowly, as you walk, one doubt after another will drop away by itself. It will. But till then, what do you do? Till then, what do you hold on to? Because these are too big questions. You want to know the answers. What if I tell you there are no answers? What if I tell you maybe you will never know? Then you'll say, what is the point? Isn't it? Arjuna is saying, what is the point? Arjuna is asking Krishna, what is the point? I don't want this. I don't want that. I don't want anything. Khatam karo bhai. The point is, look within. Are you becoming a better you? Are you becoming a calmer you? Are you becoming a loving you? Are you becoming a caring you? Introspect, self-analyze. Are you able to see your own flaws? पहले तो दूसरों की ज़्यादा दिखती थी, खुद की दिखने लगी. Are you able to remain calm no matter what? पहले से ज़्यादा. Probably not 100%, but it has improved or not? Think. Again, the question is simple. Arjuna is saying, राम 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 रटने से क्या होगा? क्या होगा क्या? क्या हो रहा है? Why go far? क्या होगा? What will be the end result? Forget the end result. What will happen? Forget it. क्या हो रहा है? What is happening? Is there a smile where normally there would have been a frown? Is there control where there would have been uncontrolled anger? Is there a little bit of a sunshine where there would have been gloom? देखो, the beauty of Arjuna is he is looking within. When he's asking these questions, he's not looking outside. He's looking within. He's talking to himself. He's talking to the Lord within. That is what Gita is. And when you start talking to the Lord within, when you go deeper and deeper and deeper and question yourself, the answers will get revealed. As we work on Gita, we'll realize why this Vishad Yoga was so important. And how to address our Vishads. What to do when the Vishad is coming. What to do when grievances are coming. And how to handle our grievances. Should we suppress our grievances or should we listen to our grievances? Should we suppress our agony or should we listen to our agony? Should we suppress our sorrows or should we understand our sorrows? Arjuna is trying to understand. He's not suppressing. And that is not wrong. Be it from the external perspective, where you see everybody and you do not want to destroy their attachment, or be it from the internal perspective, where you see your vices and your virtues, your desires, your love for things that you have nurtured, and you do not want to destroy them. You might think that life will become meaningless. What is the point? What is the point? Keep asking these questions, but ask with him. But at the same time, just like Sri Krishna and Arjun kept walking towards Sri Krishna. Although there were doubts, although he wanted to sit down, although he wanted to stop, he kept walking. Although he trembled, although there was vacuum, although there was uncertainty, although there was fear, he did not let his fear engulf him. He kept walking. And always remember, be it spirituality or the material world, the person who does not stop reaches. Don't stop, no matter what. Keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. Walking where? Walking within. Soon all will be revealed. But for that, you have to keep walking. Jai Shri Krishna. Jai Shri Ram. We'll sing the bhajan. And to keep walking, what do we need? We need faith. We need kripa. We need his help. And that is what Arjuna is doing. अरे प्रभु, इतने सारे डाउट्स दिमाग पे आ रहे हैं. अरे प्रभु, तुझी पे विश्वास नहीं हो रहा है. तू है भी या नहीं प्रभु? समझ नहीं आ रहा मुझे. क्या करूं? अर्जुन पूछे जा रहा है श्री कृष्ण से. And then he says, प्रभु हम पे कृपा करना. प्रभु हम पे दया करना. Because without your कृपा, without your दया, ये भव सागर पार ही नहीं होगा प्रभु. मैं कितना ही मेहनत कर लूँ, मैं कितनी ही पुरुषार्थ कर लूँ, तेरी कृपा के बिना तो कुछ होना नहीं है. So Arjun again and again is talking to him only. Hey Prabhu, this is what is happening to me. That is what is happening to me. This doubt is coming. I'm doubting your very existence. Hey Prabhu, but I'm talking to you. I am going to keep talking to you. I'm going to keep walking. I am going to keep on the journey. प्रभु हम पे कृपा करना, प्रभु हम पे दया करना, प्रभु हम पे कृपा करना, प्रभु हम पे दया करना. बैकुंठ तो यही है, हृदय में रहा करना. प्रभु हम पे कृपा करना, प्रभु हम पे दया करना. गूंजेगे राग बन कर वीणा की तार बन के. गूंजेगे राग बन कर वीणा की तार बन के. प्रगटो नाथ मेरे हृदय में प्यार बन के, प्रगटोगे नाथ मेरे हृदय में प्यार बन के, हृदय में प्यार बन के। प्रभु हम पे दया करना, प्रभु हम पे कृपा करना, प्रभु हम पे दया करना, प्रभु हम पे कृपा करना। हर रागनी की धुन पर स्वर बन के उठा करना, प्रभु हम पे कृपा करना, प्रभु हम पे दया करना। नाचेंगे बोर बन कर हे श्याम तेरे द्वारे, नाचेंगे बोर बन कर हे श्याम तेरे द्वारे। घनश्याम चाहे रहना बन कर के मेघकारे, घनश्याम छाए रहना बन कर के मेघकारे, बन कर के मेघकारे। अमृत की धार बन कर, अमृत की धार बन कर प्यासों पे दया करना, प्रभु हम पे कृपा करना, प्रभु हम पे दया करना। तेरे वियोग में हम दिन रात है उदासी, तेरे वियोग में हम दिन रात है उदासी। अपनी शरण में ले लो हे नाथ ब्रज के वासी, हे नाथ ब्रज के वासी। तुम सो हम शब्द बन कर, तुम सो हम शब्द बन कर प्राणों में रमा करना, तुम सो हम शब्द बन कर प्राणों में रमा करना, प्रभु हम पे दया करना, प्रभु हम पे कृपा करना, प्रभु हम पे दया करना, प्रभु हम पे कृपा करना। प्रगटोगे नाथ मेरे हृदय में प्यार बन के, प्रगटोगे नाथ मेरे हृदय में प्यार बन के, हृदय में प्यार बन के। तुम सो हम शब्द बन कर प्राणों में रमा करना, प्रभु हम पे दया करना, प्रभु हम पे कृपा करना। बैकुंठ तो यही है हृदय में रहा करना, प्रभु हम पे दया करना, प्रभु हम पे कृपा करना। देखो वैकुंठ यही है, वैकुंठ और कहीं नहीं है, वैकुंठ आपके हृदय में है। और प्रभु कैसे प्रकट होगे? आपके हृदय से जब प्यार फूटेगा, दैट लव फॉर एवरीबडी, जैसे जैसे आपके हृदय से प्यार फूटने लगा प्रभु प्रकट होने लगे। आप ये समझना, सोहब 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 की धुनी जब लगने लगे कि सोहब सोहब सोहब, मैं कौन हूँ, मैं कौन हूँ, मैं कौन हूँ, कोहब कोहब कोहब, सोहब सोहब सोहब। वेन फॉर एवरी क्वेश्चन ऑफ योर्स कोहब 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 का जवाब मिलने लगे, सोहब सोहब सोहब, तो मान लेना कि प्रभु प्रकट हो गए, प्रभु प्रकट हो गए। तुब सोहब शब्द बनकर प्राणों बिरमा करना, प्रगटोगे नाथ मेरे हृदय में प्यार बनकर, प्रभु हम पे दया करना, हम पे कृपा करना, प्रभु हम पे दया करना, प्रभु हम पे कृपा करना। बैकुंठ तो यही है हृदय में रहा करना, प्रभु हम पे दया करना, प्रभु हम पे कृपा करना। दृष्टि में तेरे खोट है दुनिया निहारती, दृष्टि को सुधार ले, दृष्टि को अंदर की तरफ मोड़ ले। सारे भ्रम, सारे प्रश्न अपने आप उस प्यार के सरोवर में डूब जाएगी। फिर कोहब नहीं रहेगा, कोहब नहीं रहेगा, कोहब नहीं रहेगा। सोहब 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 हो जाएगा। जय श्री कृष्ण, जय श्री राम। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय, ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय, ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय, वासुदेवाय वासुदेवाय। राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की, राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की, राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की, राम लक्ष्मण जानकी। अब जय बोलो हनुमान की, राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की, जय बोलो हनुमान की, जय बोलो हनुमान की। बोलो बजरंग बली की जय। जय श्री राम, जय श्री कृष्ण। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, राम राम हरे हरे, कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे।